Hi everyone, Dr. Brett here. I just wanted to talk to you this morning about something I was thinking about yesterday when I was sitting in class learning a new technique. And that was that when we start something new, sometimes we give up without giving it a real shot. And I think a lot of that boils down to is that if we don't get it right straight away, we don't master it straight away, then we think, oh, what's the point? I'm no good at this. And all those little negative thoughts and feelings pop back into our head and our body. And they basically let us know that we're not good enough. And it can become a habit, and it can develop over a long period of time. And you have to understand that when you start something off initially, you're never going to be very good at it. It takes time and practice to become a master. And I heard a really good quote yesterday about, it's called, or a phrase, and it's called having a white belt mentality. And a white belt mentality means is that if you start something new, like in karate, and you're a white belt, and then you've got another guy who's been doing it for 10 years and he practices 3 hours a day who's a black belt, there's no way you can compare yourself to those people. So if you were to go up one-on-one against that guy, you're going to get your ass kicked. It's the same with everything else we do in life. When we start off, we're a white belt, and we have to make sure that we have that white belt mentality when we understand that we're not going to be perfect straight away. It takes time. And we have to make sure we don't let our mind play tricks on us and think, oh, we're not very good at this, you might as well just give it up. You're not going to learn an instrument in 3 weeks. You're not going to learn how to play a sport in a month. You're not going to learn how to do anything that's masterful in a very short period of time. And that's the same with anything. So yesterday I was at this course and I was learning a new technique, and everyone was in the same boat. No one had ever seen this technique before, and we're all fumbling around and fluffing around at the start of the day, and our arms and hands felt awkward. By the end of the day, we're actually starting to get a real good swing of things, and all of a sudden things started to fall into place. Were we masters? Absolutely not. But we became proficient enough to actually start working and doing the work we needed to. Now, our mastery won't come for some time, but we have to practice and practice and practice. I want you to remember when you first went to learn how to drive a car. I bet you when you first got in the car and you were driving along and you thought about everything. It was just like, I have to steer the car, indicators, windscreen wipers, change gears, brakes, look around and see who's coming, and it's all very overwhelming, and you're fluffing around and bunting around. And for me, I got to learn in a paddock, so I wasn't going to hit anything, which was great. But a lot of people have to learn on the roads for the first time, and there's a lot going on. But now when you get in the car, I bet you don't even think about it. I bet you get in the car and it just is automatic, and you've mastered it because over a period of time, you've practiced and practiced and practiced. So it's really important that you have faith in yourself and you have that white belt mentality. When you start something new, you're not going to be the best at it straight away. It takes time, and it takes energy, and it takes persistence. And then over a period of time, you'll get better and better at it. So if you want to start something new, if you want to try something that's different, but you've doubted yourself, then don't. And actually give yourself a bit of a go and give yourself a break mentally and go, you know what, I'm just going to have fun with this. And if it takes me 2 months, 2 years, 20 years to actually to master it, then that's fine. I do a bit of work on the side, and I look at some of the boards and that I made initially. I look back now and go, oh my God, they were terrible. But at the time, I was still learning. Whereas now I can make a pretty decent chopping board and cutting board. But now I'm going into trying to make some tables, and that's a whole new challenge. But I'm taking my time, and I'm just learning as I go, and I'm listening to people, I'm watching videos. And so over a period of time, I'll become very proficient at it. At the moment, I'm not, but I'm actually really enjoying the process. So make sure you enjoy the process. It's really, really important that you have fun with it, and don't beat yourself up too much that you have to be perfect at it straight away, because you don't. You just got to give yourself some time and and make it fun for yourself. And just over a period of time, you'll actually become really, really good, and you'll enjoy what you do. So just a little bit of thought. I want you to just do me a favor and just write down some of the things that you've loved doing that you're a bit awkward and gawky with to start with, and by the end of it, you became very proficient and you love. Okay, so mine, like I said, is my woodworking. I do love that. So let me know what else that you love. If you have any issues or problems you want to chat to, just PM me as well on Facebook, and I'm more than happy to chat. So enjoy the rest of the day, and I look forward to speaking to you very soon. Bye.